Well, you wouldn't think it's going to happen. This is backyard basketball here. The little backdoor cut and say, you know what, I'm going to dunk it on your head. Look at the bench. I'd love it too.
Here's Niang, 3-ball, bang.
Beautiful patience.
Bench in the NBA at 52.6 a game. Jazz turnover.
A little sloppy here. Okay.
Beautiful
okay,
hustle.
Niang.
You know what? Niang gets a high five and a slap in the back by Crowder. Clippers were going in for an easy two. Niang says no.
This is the heart, the hustle, the desire. Great run.
Rest is history.
Ingles back to Conley. Slide it to Niang. Corner three. Up to the rim.
Yeah, the blender's definitely working. Bowler, the blender is in full effect right now. Ball movement. Great aggressive driving. Finds George Niang.
Joe flies it to Niang. Corner three. Short. Rebound Gobert. They'll pass it out. George Niang. Flick of the wrist for three. Down the barrel. See a young player crashing the board for the bucket off the offensive rebound. Roby scoring.
But finish. As Niang. Another three.
It's been the story of this game.
There it is.
Finally. Came out. What a break. The Jazz get a break as Vanderbilt mishandled that ball. Here's George on a lean three. Attempts. Inside Rudy. Ball deflected. Caught by George. Another three. Hands it off to Joe. Wide open, Joe. Tapped out by Gobert. Yes, picked up by Royce. Niang will take another three. Bang.
Huge. The Jazz play knows that if there's a missed shot or a turnover, you have to run on the Jazz.
As Mike said, they played hard. It was a final of 141-133. Well, last night you saw Jayshawn Tate. Gobert the rebound. Bounce it to the corner. Niang three.
Second half of the season where they try to take touches away from Rudy. No lobs.
75. Niang launches and hits. I'm in the teens. What am I going to do? I said, you know, what would you say to him? Hang in there, right? And how?
Jokic 7 assists and PJ 21 points. Coach Wells mentioned KYP, know your personnel.
I mean, he seems to find a way to make his shots against this Jazz team.
Joe the look off. Kicks it out. Niang corner. Up and in. George Niang. Well, how about some George Niang love? He has knocked down 8 straight points for the Jazz. 13 on the night. And here's a great stat. Utah, 16-1 when the minivan scores 10 or more.
Mom, let's load up the band and go for a ride. Minivan doing it. I love the fact that he's...
And that's Royce O'Neal.
And Bowler, it's going to be interesting the adjustments that Coach Pop has made, mainly on the defensive end. What are they going to do tonight?
Back to Joe, back to Clark, behind the back pass, Niang, bang! Signed to give this team depth. Niang, paint, floater, rim, bucket.
George Niang with the behind the back.
Encounters with his second bucket. Niang quickly with the 3-ball. DeMar was forced to pass that, and then Jakob had to try to get jumping to the basket. Ends up being a little short on the shot.
He just got himself so far underneath the backwards hard. Though I think he understands it. Like you talked about earlier, Quinn Snyder said he's getting better at guarding people out on the floor. Not just
together there as we begin play on a Saturday evening in Utah with possession of the basketball, and George Niang with it.
Such a high level of respect between those two players. Suns 4 of 7 from long range. Dario, good that he turned it over.
Was a Jazz win back on April 10th here in Salt Lake. George Niang fouled as he puts a shot. A little bit more offensive-minded tonight. Jumping to the 2 spot.
Conley. So who's going to get those shots away? He's hit 2 of them here early.
They signed him as a 2-way. They've signed him for the rest of the season, along with Damian Jones. And a 5-point first half. The run is 17-2.
Sacramento's one pass, one shot, and out.
Niang catches the three. A 23-4 advantage here in the second. Niang again on a catch. Niang again, confident shot up and half.
Well, the good news is, those last is Niang. I mean, really.
Wow. Joe to Niang. Catch and shoot. Wow.